Hi friends, this is Bijita. Welcome to my channel once again. Today in this video I'll show you an important topic, that is the sensitive fields for a dual control in the vendor master. Now what does that mean? That means in any kind of master, say a vendor master, say a customer master, sometimes there are a hell lot of fields available, and sometimes few of them are very sensitive ones, like payment terms, like payment methods, and so on. So if those kind of fields get changed unintentionally or wrongly by any of the end user, then it has a huge impact. But sometimes by mistake end user may change those fields. So in order to validate it properly, means if a user change those fields by mistake unintentionally, then if those change goes for another approval, goes for another confirmation to the supervisor of that particular end user, then it gets a double check, then it gets a dual control. Okay, so if I do a change and if the same change gets another person's approval, then it is a dual check, then it is a dual control. So thus we can prevent our manual mistakes, thus we can prevent our harmful mistakes. So under this conception, we SAP has provided a good feature, that is the dual control for the sensitive fields. Now I am going to the configuration and I will show you how to do the same. So I am going to SPRO, then SAP reference IMG, all the SAP nodes will be displayed here, and accordingly I have to select my nodes and then I have to go to my specific area. Financial accounting, new, then I have to go to the accounts receivable and accounts payable, then vendor accounts, then master data, then probably preparations for creating vendor master data, this one, and then this one, define sensitive fields for dual control. Now which all fields will need a dual confirmation, those will be defined here. In a vendor master there must be hell lot of fields available, so for each and every fields I don't require the dual control, but for few of the cases I may require the dual approval, dual confirmation. So for those fields for which we require the dual confirmation will be defined here. Now how to define the same? I am clicking on the new entry. Now I think my sensitive field would be the terms of payment. This is a very important field, and if we change them unintentionally and by mistake, then it may get a huge impact. So if anyone changes the payment term, then those needs to be confirmed by the other supervisor. So I'll be selecting the terms of payment here. Terms of payment, I'll be searching the terms of payment here. Again I think I did a wrong thing. Terms, TRM, yes, terms of payment has appeared. So this field has appeared along with the table and field name, so that's fine. Now I am just saving it. It is a configuration, so TR has popped up, so I have automatically taken that TR in which I was doing all the other confirmations, all the other configurations. Now I am going to a vendor master. I'll change that field and I'll show you that it will be awaiting for another confirmation. So I'm going to a vendor master. Let me go to FK02. here I'll be giving my vendor name. My company code is ABC. Vendor, let me choose a vendor here. I have clicked on the F4 help. It will show all the vendors that I have, and I'll pick up any one of the vendor. Let me pick up this one 502. Now I'm ticking this one, payment transaction. Under the same, the payment term will be available. Going inside, I have pressed enter. It is taking a bit of, all the fields has appeared. See, there is a payment term option, and the payment term is already chosen, and that is 0001. Now I'll change this payment term. 0001 is already chosen. Now I'll choose this one, 0003. So I'm changing it here. So system will await for another confirmation. I'll just click on the save button. It will pop up an information. See, this information has popped up. Change to company code ABC must be confirmed. True. I'm just saving this one. This will be saved, but these payment terms will not have any impact on this vendor master until and otherwise it is confirmed, and it is automatically gives us this information button. So unless we do confirm, we won't be able to see any impact of the newly chosen payment terms. So I'll again click on the enter button in order to go inside. See, this message is coming up. Changes for vendor 502 for company code this have not yet confirmed. That means it is awaiting for a confirmation. Now how to do the confirmation? I'm going to FK08, vendor given, company code given. Now I'm just pressing enter. See, the status is saying to be confirmed. Now if I am clicking on this changes to sensitive field, then it will show me that what field has been changed. Terms of payment has been changed. Now I am clicking on this. Terms of payment was 0001, it was the old value, and it has got changed to 0003, which is the new value. So it is showing me all the details correctly. So that's fine. Now I am coming back, and see, here is a confirm button which is grayed out. But why it is grayed out? Because I am telling you the real fact. Because as you all know that if a person change this field, then system will ask for the confirmation as we did the configuration. So another person who is the supervisor of this particular end user should confirm this one. Means if I have changed this field in vendor master, then I myself should not be able to change, as I am the person who has done the changes. So if I have done the changes, and if again I go and do the confirmation, then it doesn't make any sense. So SAP is very smart here. SAP has this default feature. So a user who has logged in with his user ID and has done this change in vendor master should not do the confirmation using his own ID. It should be another person using with a different user ID should able to confirm this one. And if I log in with some different ID, then this confirm button will be enabled for me and I can do the confirmation. But unfortunately I am in IDS version, so it is a SAP demo IDS version, so I only have one user ID with me, so I cannot log in with some other user ID and I cannot do the confirmation. So that's the limitation of IDS. But in real time this is how it works. I have showed you how to do, and here in the status to be confirmed. So if another person logs in with his another user ID, and if he clicks on this confirm button, then this current status will automatically be changed to confirm, and then only the vendor master will be having that impact, that effect. So I hope this is clear to you. If it is not, then please put your comments in the comment section. I will surely try to answer all of your query. And if you have liked the video, then please like and subscribe the channel. I'll surely come up with some new idea, new video in some in within a few days. So till then, keep watching the channel. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.